Sure. I text yesterday in the chat box, Pratyush is really amazing and we really enjoyed. I mean, personally, I'm so new with these Scrum Master and IT languages, but he made it very clear and he was like, we enjoyed the training overall. And Pavitra, I appreciate your response. You were very prompt in whenever I email you, I call you, you were there to support us. So overall experience with StarAgile and Coach, everything is triple A. So amazing. Thank you so much for providing this.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, Kiran sir, can you say a few words?
Yeah, me, right? Okay. So,
Yes,
all right. What to say? Like Pratyush is like awesome, 100 out of 100. So the main good thing what we enjoyed being a professionals, um, like few of them in our group are already existing Scrum Masters as well. So when Pratyush take the example, so he does the each knows of that where on the reality ground. So when we speak or when you speak about an example, really touches the current pain points what a Scrum Master faces, and from a safe point of view, where we need to shape in ourselves. So that give us more a reality of how it would be when we enter into that role. So seriously speaking, it's more interactive. That's I enjoyed it very much. So seen simple, like no need to get that 161 pages read one by one or line by line or word by word. But if you thoroughly being active in that 2 day session will and give a once or twice, as he said, like to revise, that would help really, because the thing is he knows, being 18 or 20 years in this industry, he knows the pain points of Scrum Master, he knows the area where they need to sharpen up. So that's the reason out of this session we emphasize more on a PI planning, which helps us when we move into the safe world. So I always like have due respect and look forward to be in touch with all the people, especially Pratyush and the other team people in that WhatsApp group. And I always try to evolve and excel myself as well. So I need to appreciate Pratyush. Thank you for providing us good insight and experience in expediting, or we are always seekers now in the safe. So we are like babies, we are entering into the safe world. So maybe we try to bug you down the line. Pratyush, we are getting this issue, can you please respond? You should not say like, you guys are July guys, so I have busy with September October batch. No, no, no.
No, no,
It will be but I'm just kidding, like I know you are very gentle. So but it's really helped, because to be honest, I enjoyed each particular segment when he was emphasizing, because I used to correlate that to the current work culture of what we are executing every day, right? So I try to compare. In fact, I always try to raise my hand. Maybe from his point of view, he has a target to finish, but he took it in a very positive way. Whenever Karen is asking it, he always encouraged me and the team, other people, to answer that question. So that patience really helps us instead of becoming aggressive. I know it won't, but that is the good character which a Scrum Master should have when we move into our areas on a safe also. So this is one learning as well. So being aggressive as a developer might work, but being a Scrum Master should be very patient. That's a thumb rule. So I always learned that patience also within these 2 days from Pratyush. So having said that, I won't take much time, but it's like super experience. I really enjoyed. Thank you.
okay. Venkatesh sir. Oh, there are two
There
Venkatesh.
There are two Venkatesh, but I'll go first
Okay.
if you don't mind. So I think I'll just start with Team StarAgile. So I think it was smooth to log in, get in, and I think the invites were on time. The session started on time. I being 5 minutes late, but still session started. Now coming down to Pratyush, I think you made things easier. You made things look easier, to be honest, because before joining the session, we tried to read, and me, after doing CSM, also few things I felt little heavy. So still, you made feel us it look easy, and I think that will help us in the assessments also. So that, thank you for that. And I think your knowledge into the domain is great, and that's what made things easy. So just want to say thanks for that, because it's really helpful, and we might contact in future also when we get stuck somewhere. So just FYI on that.
Sure. I mean, feel free. And I remember Kiran said, right? Oh, you were from July. I'm still in touch with people, someone who would have trained or discussed 4 years back, 5 years back. So that's a kind of relationship we build, and also that's an opportunity to learn. It's learning is always two-way. When you come to me with a situation, right, supporting you to come out of that situation is a learning for me. Every situation is unique, and that's how we get enriched, right? So feel free to connect.
So I think after a long
saying,
time,
please go
sorry,
ahead.
Kiran. After a long time, I felt my weekend was a productive weekend. So just FYI.
I was just saying from a humorous background.
Yeah.
So, and one more thing, I just want to thank StarAgile as well. As Venkatesh said, you guys were very prompt in providing us access and making us punctual also, like, keep us giving the reminders or sending us the meeting invites on time. So thank you, Pavitra.
Thanks. Welcome, sir. Venkatesh sir, you can start.
Yes. Yes. To give background of it, we are myself and Kiran was the late entries. So almost in the last minute we enrolled it on Friday evening. So we joined because of there was some conflict with this other vendor and other things, and we finally joined to this. And we are very much thankful for Pavitra for all providing last minute updates and other things. Thank you. And then get to the Pratyush is very helpful, and he gave this holistic view so that we can know that where we are and how to and where we have to travel and other things. It was very much helpful. And as Kiran and others are mentioning, so it was very helpful for this real basis scenarios. The theory is there like this, and what was happening in real world and how it should be, because there are very chances. There are many are come to our mislead or so we may take in the wrong path. Say what as a Scrum Master, how to guide or how to guide ourselves. So that was the learning point in it. Thank you, Pratyush. Thank you, all team.
One more thing to add is, if you search www.safe in Google, we get a lot of things. We are confused which one is authentic and which one is the correct, which one we need to kickstart, because it's really confusing. But with this guidance, we, like with Pratyush giving us a guidance, it gives that confidence that we can excel in our Scrum safe Scrum world. So that confidence is very important for everybody in this forum to ensure that we success. So because we all dedicated these 2 days because we want some outcome from this, or we are anticipated to grow ourselves. So that particular confidence, I think, like, we got from Pratyush, that we are really happy, and thanks for that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Lakshmi, you can.
Lakshmi, or maybe I'll go ahead.
There are two Lakshmis.
Yeah, I'm going
So that's what I was saying there. I mean, it's easy. I mean, I used the Venkatesh, and there will be two Venkatesh. Lakshmi is two.
This is a twin name batch. So
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
anyone can start.
I'm starting anyway. So I'm also the last minute. I was shopping around, thinking whether I should go for this or not. So thanks to StarAgile, so accepting me, taking me, like considering all my requests and the accommodations I needed and all that bargains. So I'm here, and I think everyone covered so well. I'm in the same page with everyone. Neha, Kiran, Venkat, and other Venkat. They have so many things covered ahead of me. So Pratyush is perfect and gave us a head start into safe world, even though we are in Agile and Scrum areas for a while, but many new topics and many areas are covered very thorough, and the hands-on simulations and all are a good start for all of us to think in SAFe world. And thank you so much for everybody. And this batch is amazing. A lot of questions and too much of inquiry, but it's a good way. Like we all learned through the questions and answers and interactive ways. I'm very glad to be part of this and looking forward to taking the certification with all this knowledge, and I may sign up for more going forward. And good luck to all of you guys too. Thanks, everyone.
Next, Rose ma'am, you can start.
Yeah. Hi, Pavitra.
Hi.
And yeah, and hi team also. Especially Pavitra, thank you for your off-time support. I entered at the last minute as well. And the timely response, the email, that's what made me join StarAgile. And I'm happy I joined here. I was checking in other platforms as well. Regarding the training, it was punctual, and Pratyush is amazing. Thank you for all the small details where these questions were those little like doubts, but this might be the answer or that might be the answer, like where you clarified those doubts. And thank you, Kiran, also for asking the questions, because you're in the field and we are not like really in the field, and we might, those questions might popped up later on, but you addressed all those. So thank you. And Pratyush, you gave the answer in a way that we could also understand. And yeah, the training was amazing, and it was elaborative and detailed. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Rose.
Nirmal sir.
Sorry, I was taking time to unmute myself. So I think among all of us, I was the early bird and I registered on 28th. So I was thinking that I'm running late, but now listening everyone, I'm the early bird. So, okay. So now regarding this training, me and Neha, like both are the unique case and do not have any of the, technical experience or coding or anything, no relation with IT, no relation, I mean, nothing. But after this training and during this training, I would say, I was visualizing and I was considering myself as a, I'm already a Scrum Master. And that is, they give the confidence that, yes, I mean, regarding the technical background or not, but you can run this show. So that is the good thing about the training, and that is how the strong the training was. So that is the good. And other thing that few minutes back I already expressed that we can also implement this agile method in this training. So we can adapt, implement, and then deliver. So considering 2 weeks or 2 days training for the newcomers like me is difficult part. So if I mean this is feedback for you guys or StarAgile, if you can make it little time or give a time to adapt, so we can after a session we can study and learn, and then on the next day or maybe on the next topic we can implement, and then we can proceed like this. So that is the only thing which I felt that rushing towards 2 days timeline is quite heavy for guys like me. That is.
Yeah, sure, sir.
That's a good feedback. What we can think of, and maybe Pavitra and all will discuss. Say for someone who is completely new to IT, right? We can have some self-paced video, right, or something basics that you can go through, so that you are aware of it, right? And then it's otherwise you have to fill that gap as well as this new learning in the system. So I think that would help. So this is like something as 16 hours from Scaled Agile, which is sufficient. But I think to fill that gap, we can do something like that. Yeah. So that's a very valid point and point taken. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, sure. Lakshmi Priya ma'am.
Yeah, everybody, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank StarAgile because mine has also completed product certification. Mine was almost same. We're part of StarAgile family. And regarding the training, the way Pratyush was very great, and the way he explained with practical examples made us connect to the program very well, and especially for a beginner like me, that was very useful. And I would say, and I'm also thankful to Kiran for all the questions which made us understanding the topics even a little bit better. And yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Ashwini ma'am.
I was searching all the platforms for the nearest available slot to upgrade in SAFe Agile. I couldn't find any slots with other platforms, but as soon as I reached out Pavitra, she said there's a slot available on 30th. So immediately I booked without any delay. And coming to SAFe Agile, I had all these terminologies. I used to meet STs, RTs in my day-to-day calls, but I didn't have an insight like what exactly their efforts will be and what exactly they do. But now with these simulation exercises, I got a clear picture of how these POs, Scrum Masters, they all get together and prioritize the backlogs. Being a release and deployment manager, every month we have a cadence for the plant releases, and I chase the POs, Scrum Masters to give the sign off and accept all the user stories, features. So when I do these work, I didn't have an idea like what are the efforts that they put in doing delivering the final value to the end customer. So now I'm able to connect all the dots and got a clear picture of it.